Justa podcast. I'm Bruce McIntosh, your host. Please help support the podcast with a rating and review. Start over. Welcome to the Justa podcast. I'm Bruce McIntosh, your host. Please help support the podcast with a rating and review and share it if you can. Another way to support the podcast is if you're looking for a running coach, contact me at justarunner65@gmail.com for more information on coaching. Well, now let's get on to the podcast. I don't want to stop. Huh. Okay. No, I don't need it.
Can you hear me, Bruce?
I can hear you now.
This is a terrible app.
What?
I guess I shouldn't say terrible. Maybe I'll just be kind and I'll say it doesn't become user friendly when you're trying to log in. I actually went a circuitous route to actually get to you.
Huh.
Now I gotta find a way of positioning you, because unless I go to my car, I wonder if I shouldn't just go into the car. I think I'm gonna try that. Stick with me. I'm going to see if this will work in the car. Yeah. FYI, we have a cooler than normal day going on here. Yeah, which is good for a change.
We are too. It's like 50 degrees here.
Man, I wish I was there for that. And I love it. Gosh,
you don't want to know what's coming up next.
It won't work while I'm outside. One of the neighbors has a quad runner, and enjoying it to the max.
Hi.
Wait. Hello. Greg was here.
How's it going?
And you popped on.
Am I here? Oh.
What?
Am I still here? Okay.
I see you. Greg was here a second ago. He popped in, he popped out. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
We'll get going here in a minute. Hopefully he'll be right back. How are you today?
Oh, doing well. How about you?
I'm all right.
Had the day off, so that was nice.
Well, I was at work, and Candace messaged me to ask if you were going to be there for sure on Wednesday, and I said, I think they are. I don't know. But so
yeah, we got the kids sorted out now, so we should be good. I just wasn't sure because we were supposed to have them both, but I think we're able to move stuff around, and I mean, they can always come or stay home. So we've got options, but I think we're good. We got them.
Okay. And like I said, she just said something about, like I said, her mother, we're just going to have cookies or something after. And I said, oh, she'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I think it said Saucony was coming too, so. Okay. I like a good Saucony.
Oh, I don't know. That's great. Did they post today? After she sent me that thing, I went ahead and put our schedule up for our running group. I didn't see if she posted.
I'm not, I didn't really pay attention to if it was like where I saw it, but I didn't pay attention to if it was just on just a running group or if it came out on theirs too.
Oh.
Look. Wow, Greg must have really got kicked off. There's Dawn.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How's everybody?
Good. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I didn't know. Oh, there's lots of people here. Good. I didn't know that we confirmed a time, Bruce. So that's why I was a little caught off guard. So I'll be here for a little. Yeah, I have my granddaughter here, so I may or may not stay on the entire time. We'll see how it goes.
Well, we got Chad, and
yeah,
I'm hoping Greg's on the way back.
I see.
Oh, his hat's in the back seat.
I think we have.
Perfect.
It is.
Cowboy hat in the back seat.
Wait, who's
Gotta
in
have
the
it
back
with me.
seat?
Chad's hat.
Oh. Got you.
It's a cowboy hat.
I got somebody hiding in the back seat.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, sure. Well, yeah, I do. All right.
Bruce, can you hear Greg?
I do not see or hear Greg.
Boy, he can never see or hear Greg.
Hmm.
Does anybody else see Greg?
No.
Yep.
You do, Chad?
Yeah. And I see mine says 74%. Yours says 25%. How connected we are, maybe? I don't know. Because Amy's at 99 and Don's at 95.
Where are you seeing the percentages? I'm trying to give him a minute. We'll go ahead and get.
Yeah, it's still 28.
we'll go ahead and get started. If he gets here, we'll just jump in. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Can
all right,
Bruce? Can you hear Greg?
No.
Oh boy, he can't hear you.
I don't know, but does anybody else hear Greg?
No.
I can hear Greg.
I can't.
I'm the only one that can hear Greg.
No, I hear Greg. Do you guys hear me?
Me and Don hear Greg, but
yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
What in the?
Yeah, I don't even see him on my list of people who were in here.
Huh. Wow, that's.
Wait, Amy, you don't hear him either?
No, my list just has Bruce, Dawn, Chad, and myself.
Okay.
That's all I see.
Are you guys both on phones?
I am.
I'm on a phone.
Yeah, I'm on a computer.
I'm on a computer.
Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. It's weird, though.
Well, Greg's not. Tell him to leave, maybe close out and come back in.
Okay.
He said he was having trouble before.
Yeah, he closed out of it. He's gonna get back in.
All right. We don't want to be here too long, so we'll go ahead and get started. Maybe, Chad, are you driving?
I'm just stationary. I'm sitting in Walmart parking lot, so I'm going to do some grocery shopping.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for coming on for the podcast today. I'm currently joined by Amy. I'm not sure which name we want to go by on this, but we'll call you Rossler, soon to be Johnson. Are you alone?
James should be back in a minute. He was taking Haley back to her mom, so he should be back in a second.
Okay. Dawn, Gregory's here. Or is Scott going to jump in on this too?
Well, he's currently napping, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Close enough. And we have Chad Strong coming from the Walmart parking lot.
Scott's in the house.
And so, see when we, if we get off topic, it's fine because I'm not a strict topic here. But I just thought we could all just mention or get what races do you have planned for the summer and fall coming up, and if you have any special training or anything going on with it. Anybody want to jump in and start? Amy, we'll let you start.
All right, I'll start. So the only thing that two things that I'm officially signed up for right now are the 5K on the runway, which is on July 13th, I believe, and the Peace Race in October. So 5K was really fun. I did it for the first time last year, and quite a few people came, and James is really excited because they got told that this year they can actually run it with the regular civilian people. So last year they made them run it backwards and they had to start early, and we didn't really get to hang out with them. We kind of saw them pass, but this year I guess they're going to be allowed to come up and start, all the airmen that are going to do the race. So that'll be kind of fun and a bigger group for all of us to run with.
All right.
Oh, Greg's back. Hi, Greg.
Greg's here.
Yeah, so I guess I have some gaps to fill in then between the 5K on the runway and the Peace Race there.
What are you doing at the Peace Race?
Well, I had signed up for the 10K back when it was only a 2 mile or a 10K because I wanted to get that free training for the Peace Race t-shirt. And then they added was it a 25K that they went back to that they're adding this year? So I don't know. I may switch up to that, but also I believe the Youngstown half is within a weekend or two, maybe 2 weekends of that. So probably have to decide between one or the other.
I believe Youngstown moved theirs back to September 22nd. Is that?
Yeah, that sounds right. It's about a month earlier than it's been the last few years.
So that'd be a couple weeks before the Peace Race. So, hey, I guess I'll go next since I'm in the Peace Race already. I was one of the first people to sign up for the 25K, and that's October 6th. So I'll be getting ready for that. I am signed up for 2 half marathons. One this weekend coming up, June 16th. I'm going up to Fairport Harbor for the Lighthouse half. And then on July 22nd, does that sound right? Is the Presque Isle half.
Yes, that sounds right.
I'm signed up for all of them. And so I got all those signed up. Amy, are you doing Presque Isle?
I think so. We are just kind of still like squaring away, making sure the kids are going to be somewhere that day because we just want to make sure they both have somewhere to be before we sign up. But I'm pretty much positive I'm going to do it. I'm not sure about James, but I haven't signed up yet. But I think so. I did it last year. I really enjoyed it. So I'd like to, but we're, like I said, just kind of getting the details hashed out before we commit.
My other race, I'm seriously considering Charlotte Marathon in November. It's the middle of November, so kind of like get some halves in, then the 25K, and then a marathon would be the next step, I guess. Chad, you want to go next? What's up with Chad Strong? What's coming up race-wise?
What's up with Chad? Some shorter races, of course, for now, but I want to do the Willoughby 5K, and I think it's September, and the Panerathon, of course, and the Peace Race, but everything is kind of hinging around me finding another marathon to do so I can get under 3 hours. So I'm trying to strategically place that and then figure out where I'm going from there. So I may go back to Columbus this fall. I don't know yet. And I want to find a half marathon as well. Yeah. So if I can find another marathon to do before the fall, which will be difficult because I don't want to run in the heat, then maybe I'll do like the half at Columbus. But Scooby's wanting to do like a marathon in either San Francisco or Nova Scotia, so he's trying to talk me into that. But I have to make sure that I'm ready because I don't want to do too many more marathons, and I'm trying to break 3 hours. So I want to be pretty picky about what I'm doing. And Nova Scotia is like middle of July.
The weather might be okay up there in the middle of July. I don't know, but
yeah,
that's not too far away to get prepared to go sub 3.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I can commit to that. So really, I don't know. Other than that, maybe if I can find a half over in Akron or something this summer or whatever. So that's really all I have going on right now. A lot of things up in the air.
There's one. Pretty sure Akron has a half in August. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Cleveland Hall with Rock Hall in August. So there's a few choices out there if you want to pick up if you're looking in August. You can always come up to Presque Isle with us.
What's that?
Presque
You can always
Isle.
come to Presque Isle with us.
Yeah. I thought about that.
It's nice, and they do a great job with hydration. I mean, I think there's a water stop every 2 miles the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I did a couple years ago with you guys, I think.
Yeah, you were there. I know you've done it.
Yeah.
So it could be It's fun. We could have a good time.
Yeah.
We usually have a pretty good time and nice group up there.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Dawn? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, yeah, I'm good. Well, I'm still battling injury, so I, from day to day, I don't even know if I can run or not. That's the frustrating part with me recently. But I am signed up for Presque Isle in July and Berlin Marathon in the fall. So those are the only two things right now that we are doing. But yeah, I continue to be plagued by my cranky hip. So just depending on the day, how I'm feeling to even train. But no, but I'm working on it, I guess.
Yeah, that can really take the fun
Getting
out of
old.
running if you
Getting
don't
old
really
and I'm falling apart.
You're still younger than me, so.
Yeah.
James,
Well, anyway.
you showed up.
Hi, everybody.
What races are definitely?
Hi, James. James, what are you doing with that empty pickle jar?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Not me. Saving it. It's going to get hot next week. You're going to need some pickle juice.
Oh.
Now, the only race I'm signed up for right now is 5K on the runway. So I might just be a 5K bum this year.
Any others we should look for you at that you're probably going to do?
June 4th of July?
Yeah, I'll be at the Canfield 4 miler for the 4th of July. I'll be there, but it's not my A race right now. It's just 5K on the runway. And then after that, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Waiting to see how my hip holds out too. Kind of like Dawn.
See, I feel your pain, James. I feel your pain.
So far, so good. So
that's good.
I've been feeling good.
Good.
Well, 3 out of 5 of us here, and I also know Greg's already signed up for the Presque Isle half. So maybe you and Chad should come up and battle it out up there.
I was trying to get him to come, but he doesn't want to do a half. I'm like, just run with me. It'll be like a good long run. But it's too slow. It hurts his knees.
I might do it just to do it, not to race it though.
Famous last words.
Yeah, till I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I interrupt 1 second?
Yeah.
Bruce, have we determined that you cannot hear Greg?
I cannot. I don't see him.
So let's let Greg talk a minute because I can hear him. And last
I
time
can hear
we know,
Greg.
and Chad can hear him, and we know that it merged all into the podcast when you put it out. But so that we're not speaking over each other, let Greg have what he's doing.
Greg, you got the floor, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Bruce. He has updated us.
Greg has surrendered back his time.
Thank you, Greg. I can't wait to hear what he said.
It'll be a surprise when we listen to it. I didn't hear any of it, so.
Ah.
Well, at least me and Amy have a reason to go listen to it after I
Right.
Hopefully before we have Greg back on, I can figure out why this is going on. It's only happening with him, so I don't know if there's something on my end or his end, but I haven't had a problem with anybody else.
Bruce, Greg has something else to say. Good idea. Perfect. Perfect. That sounds great.
Yep.
So Bruce, what Greg said is, since you can't see him, when he wants to say something, he's going to indicate to Chad and I that he would like to talk. And then we will indicate to you and Amy that Greg would like to talk.
Sounds like the best we could do right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said touche.
All right. Well.
All right. Okay. Back to you, Bruce.
What's funny is he got on and it was just me and him. I could see him. Then as soon as Amy came on, it knocked him off. But everybody else is fine. So I that's why I'm having trouble understanding this. All right. And where were we at now? Since I don't know where we're at in the
I think everybody updated what they're doing for the summer.
James, are you in on the peace race? Since Amy said she's doing it.
Yeah,
between the 10 and the 25.
I gotta figure out my work schedule first before I sign up for it. I want to do it, but I gotta figure out work first. I think maybe after the 5K on the runway, though, I'll probably sign up for Panerathon. That'll be about a month, maybe 5 weeks after 5K on the runway. But then, yeah, after that, I don't really know what I'm going to do. Brandon was trying to get me to sign up for Haunted Forest Marathon, but I don't know. Marathon seems like a lot of work right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about that one.
You're getting some good mileage in.
Yeah.
James, you've got some good mileage going. You're up over 50. You hit 50.
Over
50 again.
Yeah, so I just want to stay around there for a month or so. Make sure I don't break again.
You can do what I do. Go race him, but do the half while he does the full.
Yeah.
You can always do that. That's a nice race in the softer surface up there because a lot of it's on the towpath.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be as hard on you as if you were out on a hard road.
Yeah.
Concrete or – that's the only one thing as much as the heat – as much as people complain about the heat, Presque Isle – in the middle of July, I mean, they have a lot of hydration, but a lot of that's on concrete.
Yeah.
You don't realize that's even harder on the body than asphalt, like most roads.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we're not bringing the energy tonight.
Sorry, Greg wants to talk. I was slacking. I forgot. Greg wants to talk. Sorry.
Yep.
What was that, Don?
Greg wants to talk.
Proceed.
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
When is Haunted Forest? That's what Greg's question is.
Like Halloween, like October 20, late 20s of October. It's like right around
last
Halloween.
Sunday in October.
October 27th.
Sunday in October.
October 27th.
That sounds right.
There was a lot of go round to get to that number, but October 27th, yes.
That actually worked out good for him because.
Okay, so Greg said he's going to try to squeeze that one in if he can get back in the area. Bruce.
We can fit it in. I know he can find a way.
Greg, you hear everybody, right? I don't have to say what they're saying back to you.
No.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce, Greg said that he's going to sign up for the 25K as soon as we get off this podcast for the peace race.
Poor Greg.
I thought he was set on the 10K. Well, I do. Can I talk?
Yes, Bruce, you may talk. It is your show.
Oh.
Just remember that, Bruce. This is your show. All right, you're up.
Well, I do know I'm doing the 25K. Aaron's doing the 25K. Charlotte's doing Surjack's doing the 25K. There's a few more. Brandon Domgowski's doing the 25K. And so there'll be a small group. I haven't seen that. It doesn't look like there's nearly as many. I know some people had signed up for the 10K before they announced the 25K. And I figure anybody that can do a half is, this is for the peace race. This was the race that got it all started. It's a historic race. I don't know how close it is to I think they're trying to get it as close as possible to the original course, but trying to find a map from a race in the 70s was not as easy as, I guess it's not that as easy as it sounds. But they're and a lot of the course is coming on the same roads and stuff. They take you around town and then around the park, through the park, around all three lakes. I did see a course map. Pretty good course. Definitely not flat, but I think I jokingly say I can probably get another PR this year because we did the 3.3 mile race. That was my first one, an automatic PR. And I've done a couple 25Ks, but they were on hard trail races. So I'm pretty certain I can pull this off those times based on what I've been running in half marathons. So maybe Amy will bump it up because for most of us, this is going to be our only chance to ever run the 25K at the peace race.
I'm not opposed. I just have to wait and see what their procedure is going to be for switching people over that are already signed up. I'm sure, it's going to be quite a few people. So,
well, I've talked to Sandy Manley a few times. We've had a couple podcasts about the peace race. We're probably going to do another one or two about it, and I'll make sure they're for our next podcast, maybe we can cover that. If she's listening, hopefully she'll let me know. And so I know before it's coming off of Berlin, so probably wouldn't want to do a 25K.
As tempted as I am.
Chad's schedule.
Yeah.
And James, you could run it. Do 5Ks and you'll have it. Don't think of it as a 25K. Just think of it as 5Ks.
Be my grand finale for the year.
It's got to be a turkey trot, though.
And
it's a grand finale.
Yeah, I'll probably be too soon to talk about Thanksgiving.
Feels very far away. We're still waiting for summer to get here. So
Greg,
we're still waiting.
Is Greg raising his hand?
I thought it was here, and then today.
Sorry. Greg's raising his hand. Greg's raising his hand.
Thanks.
Apologies. You're welcome. He's done. He's done.
All right. And I think one of my goals, I know the people that are about my pace that'll be in the 10K. So we start an hour and a half before them at 8:30, and I know the 10K is going off at 10. Mm-hmm. So just got to figure out who I have to beat in the 10 that runs the 10K.
Oh, that might be just enough of a selling point for me to get to start at 8:30 instead of 10. I didn't know that.
You might finish it.
Yeah, finish at the same time.
But,
yeah.
Yes. But, well, actually, it might get done sooner. But it starts at 8:30, and the 10K doesn't start till 10. So, well, you'd be done sooner. I can feel it.
I don't know. What is it? Is it 15 miles?
15 and a half.
Yeah. I don't take me over 2. And yeah, I'd probably finish about the same time.
Just about. How about it, Chad?
What's that?
Peace race 25K?
Well, I'm signed up for the 10K.
25K?
Signed up for the 10K, so it really depends on what my next race, if I'm doing the marathon after that or what. So, if I'm doing a marathon, if I'm doing Columbus, then I'll just jog the 10K. So.
Yeah, you did that this past year. A lot of people appreciated your cheering. You ran with a lot of people, paced them for a little while. So you were a hit out there last year doing that.
I was having fun, helping other people have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will. The last couple of years, I've just been out there cheering. I sound candy corn, but
yeah,
won't be there to pass out the candy corn this year, James. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I've enjoyed doing that, and it's just a different perspective.
Mm-hmm. It's fun to spectate. I went out to the triathlon. Was that just yesterday? Yeah, I guess it was just yesterday. To watch Jill and some other friends, and it was fun to just kind of get to watch and cheer and take pictures.
It is fun to watch, you know. You get to watch other people suffer while you're having a good time, taking it easy.
You know? Just sitting down on the sidewalk in the sun, just having a great time.
I suffered on Saturday. I did that 10K that I jumped in up in Austinburg at the Greenway Trail.
Yeah, you did pretty fast too, right? Second place?
Yeah, it was pretty painful too, but I did it. Ran my fastest time since I've been running again. 37:24 or something like that.
That's a pretty good a 10K time.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
You just joined a new age group this year too, so.
Yeah, 50 to 54. Yep. I had a 27-year-old beat me, and then I beat a couple of these high school kids, and afterwards the one came to me and said, "Hey, since you kicked my butt," he was like 17 years old. He said, here's a race if you can come and support us, you know. So it's a Pima tuning one or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind beating some high school kids at all.
Right.
That's got to be a plus there. All right. You got there's an event going on this Saturday. It's not exactly a race, so
yeah, little event.
I didn't hear that.
A little.
Donna,
you gonna be able to make it Saturday?
So that is to be determined because of my whole hip issue. I'm not sure that I want to go on. We're supposed to go to Cleveland for a sailboat race, and I'm just worried with my hip and not being stable on my feet to be in the boat. Mm-hmm. So I may not go to Cleveland. I've not decided. I'll decide towards the end of the week. So if I don't go to Cleveland, I definitely will be there to celebrate the lovely couple. I will hobble along the 5K.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see.
Yeah, it's looking like the weather's going to cooperate. Yeah. So that'll be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even check the weather. I figure as long as it doesn't rain, you're good.
Bruce, Greg needs to say something. Go ahead, Greg. So you will be there. Okay. Perfect. He's done.
Well, for anybody that's listening that doesn't know, there is a wedding this Saturday between Amy and James, and we are doing a wedding run that morning at the old log cabin. And if it's after June 15th, you missed it.
Yes, yeah. Depending on when this podcast goes out, I guess.
I'll have it out before the 15th, but I think. And apparently, all we have to do is show up and run, according to what Amy's told me.
Yeah. Super laid back. Show up. We'll take a picture. We'll run a little bit, walk, stand, whatever. We're bringing some snacks and drinks, and it should be a good time. And then we'll have to clean up and go get ready to get married. So.
Yes.
So fun.
Well, that's working out nice for us because, we get to just come run and have a little fun.
Yeah. We're excited.
We got the easy job.
Log cabin.
Yep, Gold Log Cabin for the day. So figured we might as well use it for more than just a little bit for the ceremony. So.
All right. And James, did you have anything to do with the planning of this run?
Oh, you did pick a shirt.
Oh, yeah. I picked out some shirts for me to wear and Amy.
Mm-hmm. So we have special shirts.
Yeah.
It'll be worth coming just to see James's special shirt. I promise you will not.
I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we have Second Soul setting up the finish line for photos, and they've asked Steve, and they're going to bring that out. So thanks to them for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think that'll make some great, nice photos.
Yeah, that'll be really
photos. I guess it should be we call it the starting line. So he says Mark Lipinski said he's going to turn the clock on and stuff. They're not actually timing it, but he said
no ship timing or anything. No pressure.
No.
You want to have
that would have cost extra.
Greg would like to interject again.
Proceed.
He doesn't edit, Greg. All right, Greg. Have a good night.
All right, Greg. We'll see you.
See ya.
Bye, Greg.
Take care.
Thanks for coming out. Hopefully next time we can actually figure out what's going on here.
Wait,
all right. Well, you guys can.
Wait.
Anybody else have any other?
Wait, Bruce. I'm sorry, Greg. You got to
Greg's adding
remember
one
they
more
don't
thing.
know unless they tell. All right, let Greg say one more thing. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Greg.
Sounds good. Perfect. All right. See you, Greg.
Perfect.
Bye.
You too. All right. Bye.
All right. He really hung up now. So now you can talk, Bruce. No, he didn't.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway.
Did anybody else have any races or
Hi,
anything?
this is my granddaughter, everybody. We're out of control. I'm sorry, Bruce.
What was the question again?
Was there any other races we needed to mention today?
What's the McDonald Mile? I think some people are doing the run of the mill at the end of June.
Yeah, the mile, run of the mill.
Yeah, we're going to be out of town, so we're going to miss that. But
if I'm not in Florida, I'll do that one. Yeah, I plan on going to Florida sometime around the end of the month. So if I'm around, I'll run that mile. But I may be in Florida.
I don't think I'm going to be able to run that one this year. It's not fitting my. Where's the just for anybody that might be listening to this, where's the 5K on the runway? Give a few details about that.
Ohio. It's at the Youngstown
regional
airport.
I haven't done that one yet, but it does sound a little different.
Yeah, it's just nice.
Like a lot of shade.
It's not, but it's like not a ton of people. The parking, there's so much parking, so it's just super easy. They open the airport, so you get to use the real bathrooms. So there's not like porta potties. And so, I mean, it is like it makes for a nice event. You can even stand inside, so you're in like air conditioning while you're waiting.
Nice comfort stations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were discussing comfort stations at the yesterday. A couple of the ones. There's one with running water. The one they were talking about. They think some people think it'd be worse than going outside. So over at Mill Creek, the one up by Well, we were at Lanterman's Mill, and if you're at the parking lot there's no restroom nearby.
No.
The mill was locked.
Mm-hmm.
If you go the other way up, like you go into the closed off section, there's one up there that actually has running water, but I guess it's either locked or they may that might be the next comfort station they need to redo in the park. And actually, they've been making a lot of good improvements, I think.
Yeah.
With some of the comfort stations in Mill Creek that they have replaced, and up on 224 with that when they redid that parking lot and made a lot more parking space, that's been a lot nicer, at least for me. So,
yeah.
I don't even have to go out on 224 to get home.
Mm-hmm. That's because you can go out the side. Yeah.
I'll let you guys speak. Yeah, that makes it a lot nicer for me. Mm-hmm. I think most people. I think it's getting a lot more use up in that end now. Mm-hmm. Maybe they need to put another comfort station in up there too.
Never enough.
All right, well, I'll let you all get going.
Thanks for
coming on for this very.
All right, you guys.
I'm not sure I can describe this one.
I don't know. It's going to be a fun playback. I don't know.
Could be interesting.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll see you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.
All right, see ya.